Thank you guys for joining me for another episode of Only Dads. Today is a special guest of James Avery.
It's him.
Do you know how humiliating it is?
Today is going to be about James Avery. He's a wonderful person. I didn't know him personally, but just showing off from his personality, it was absolutely amazing. And really appreciated his acting, especially on the show Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
If that's the way you want it.
One of the hottest dads out there. I wanted to talk about this guy not only because it is, yes, Black History Month, which I would kill myself. I would be so upset with myself if I didn't do anything based on him, because he was a huge part of my childhood growing up. I mean, I love the show Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. It had comedy, it had drama, it had serious moments into it.
Wake up, Will. This is the same guy who didn't think enough of you to pick up the damn phone.
I'm gonna get a great job without him. I'm gonna marry me a beautiful honey, and I'm having me a whole bunch of kids. I'm gonna be a better father than he ever was. And I sure as hell don't need him for that, because ain't a damn thing he could ever teach me about how to love my kids. How come he don't want me, man?
Man, James, Uncle Phil was absolutely the hottest guy there. And yes, he was a dad. He was also known as being a bear. So that's what I want to jump into and discuss a little bit more about him. I want to learn more about the guy. I think it's very interesting. And thanks to Wikipedia, yes, that's right. There's a lot of information here. I want to highlight a few things, maybe watch a few videos about him as well. I'm just excited to be back and especially doing this piece on him. So thank you guys for joining me along. Let's get right into this. I look forward to it. So we have James LaRue Avery. He was born in November 27th of 1945. Unfortunately passed away December 31st of 2023. He was an American actor. He was best known for the roles as Philip Banks, of course, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. And one thing I didn't know, he also played the voice of Shredder from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
I don't believe it. My mighty foot soldiers beaten by a bunch of turtles? And mutant turtles at that.
I believe it was like the first season, if I read through this correctly. He was born in Puggsville, Virginia. Suffolk, Virginia? Let me see. Suffolk, Virginia. To the mother of Florence J. Avery. His father denied parentage as he was not listed on the birth certificate. What an asshole. Miss Florence, his mother, would eventually move James to Atlantic City, New Jersey. I did not know this at all. He served in the U.S. Navy in the Vietnam War from 1968 to 1969, and eventually moved to San Diego, beautiful place by the way. That's the only way I ever moved back to California, San Diego, sorry. Where he actually began to write poetry and TV scripts for PBS. He won an Emmy for the production of his tenure there, and then received a scholarship at the UC San Diego, where he attended Thurgood Marshall College, then Third College, earning a Bachelor's of Arts degree in Drama and Literature in 1976.
Really? Good school. I was thinking of going there if my scholarship to Princeton, Yale, Wharton, and Talladega Tech had fallen through.
On James's career path, he began his career in 1980s with appearances in television series such as NBC's Hill Street Blues. I haven't seen that. And sitcom Brothers as Bubba Dean.
What are we, a bunch of kids? Let's wait out here and jump on it. He's coming.
Oh, no, they're dealing with it. thank you.
I haven't seen that one either. So in the 1990s, he achieved pronouns for his role as Philip Banks, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, a character that was ranked number 34 in TV's Guide's 50th greatest TV dads of all time.
I said, hold up, wait a minute, something ain't right.
After the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air aired, he played his lead role on Alonzo Sparks in the UPN comedy series Sparks.
Okay. Well, I think we might be able to help you out of your situation. Now, on the surface, it appears to be your basic breach of contract involving promissory fraud, detrimental reliance, and the conversion in response to his fiduciary duty. I'll probably implore the court to construct a constructive trust.
I see.
That lasted for 2 seasons, and Michael Kelso's commanding officer at the police academy late in the series run of that 70s show.
What seems to be the problem here?
Put that down.
Put that down.
No, put that down.
Put what down?
Now, what seems to be the problem here?
But she looked fucking hot in that one as well. So he was a fine looking guy. Definitely listed as a gay bear icon. Well, to me personally, but I know for a fact I'm not the only one.
I see every great thing a man could possibly want in a woman. Eyes so dark and deep a man could get lost in them. Skin, the color of mahogany, soft as satin. Body fit for a goddess. Look how beautiful you are.
On his early season of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, he was known for having the simple mustache, and it was appreciated for sure, but he knew there was more to it. He definitely had to grow a beard for a reason.
Now, I've been thinking, I have a need to express myself too.
And yes, I will say he is much harder with the full beard. Most guys are. Some grown guys can actually pull off like not having any facial hair at all. But James Avery, for sure, he looked his best when he had that full beard on. I'm not sure exactly how tall he was. Goddamn, so Avery, who stood at more than 6'5" tall. Damn. He was a fucking tall guy. So what are the most sexiest things about James Avery?
Hey, you don't talk to my wife like that.
Now, wait a minute, buddy. Who the hell do you think you're talking to?
Who the hell do you think you're talking to?
I'm definitely sure he was hairy.
Don't tell us to sit down. Just open that damn cell and let those 2 boys out of there. I'm gonna tie this place up with so much litigation that your grandchildren are gonna need lawyers.
Definitely one of the hottest bears out there. I'm gonna have to include this, especially what we all. If y'all don't know what happened to him, this is what happened. So on December 31st, 2013, Avery died at the age of 68 at the Glendale Memorial Medical Center. His publicist, Cynthia Snyder, told the Associated Press that Avery died following complications from open heart surgery. Janet Hubert, who portrayed his on-screen wife, Vivian, on the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, of course, for the first 3 seasons, said after his death, R.I.P. James, all the world is a stage, and we are all merely players in this production called life. Will Smith commented on Avery's death, saying, some of my greatest lessons in acting, living and being a respectable human came through James Avery. Every young man needs a Uncle Phil. Rest in peace. Oh, Alfonso, who played Avery's on-screen son, Carlton. I'm deeply saddened to say that James Avery has passed away. He was a second father to me. I will miss him greatly. And of course, Jeffrey called Avery the gentle giant. Son of a bitch. Avery's Fest. Avery Fest is an annual African American culture and music festival held in the United States. The event, named in honor of James Avery, had its inaugural event September 2nd, 2023 in Avery's hometown, Suffolk, Virginia. The event will be held at Burnett's Creek Park each year, only minutes away from Pugsville, neighborhood where Avery was born. In 2023, the first year of the festival included special guest appearances of Avery's wife, Barbara Avery, his TV wife from the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, actress Daphne Maxwell Reid, and the special jazz spotlight in the memory of Avery, who loved jazz music. So not only in the show did he enjoy jazz music, but he truly loved it. That's fantastic. I love that. So what about James Avery made him a dad? Especially known for his character that he portrayed as Uncle Phil. And that's what we're going to lead it back into. More about him. There was something about Avery's look. Aside from having the larger size body sculpture, which I'm sure he had for many years. But it was mostly his attitude and the way he carried himself. I'm not sure if it was just based on the acting or he could have just been that character as he was Uncle Phil, just in real life himself. Honestly, he's absolutely sexy as hell. And definitely one of the hottest character on the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Yeah, I said it. He's 100% the hottest character out there on that show.
Okay. Well, this kid seems to be harmless, but since you're training, why don't you frisk him anyway?
Sorry, Will Smith. A big shout out for all the videos that were posted, especially on YouTube. I absolutely love them all. I appreciate you guys tagging along with this one. A big thanks to all of you guys, for sure. Thank you for checking this one out. Big wolf to y'all. Later.